Artificial minds in overdrive state. AI's coming, taking over now. Gonna show you when and how. Human touch, it might just fade in a world where thoughts parade.
Hello and welcome to our podcast. There's no AI in team. I'm Andy and I'm with Shiv and Raina.
Hi, this is Shiv.
Hey, Raina here.
And we are human beings, not AI. So,
To the best of my knowledge, we'll be looking at Suno, an online music generation service where users can quickly create short songs by providing text prompts. Will this lead to a case of quantity over quality? Could it limit artists' creativity? Listen on to find out.
With technology becoming more advanced every day and the invention of generative AI, more concerns are raised about how secure are jobs when artificial intelligence could replace you. I'm going to read a segment from an article. This quote shows the current issues with one of the leading AI websites, Suno AI. This article was made by Josh Taylor and published in The Guardian. The title is Suno AI can generate power ballads about coffee and jingles for The Guardian, but will it hurt musicians? Heralded as the ChatGPT for music, Suno AI is the latest iteration of generative artificial intelligence to flood social feeds, wowing its users with lyrical prowess. Plug in the music style you want, a genre and a prompt for lyrics, and Suno can spit out a full song in a matter of seconds. The quality of songs may vary, but you can refine it and create up to 10 songs a day on the free account. For £10 a month you can create up to 500 songs, and also commercialise them by uploading them to services such as Spotify and Apple Music. One of Suno's co-founders, Mikey Shulman, told Rolling Stone, a popular music magazine, that the aim of Suno is not to replace the artist, but to make the app fun and democratise the creation of music by making it more accessible to others. But it doesn't take much to hear the similarities to songs you know. While you can't type it in a specific artist's name to create a song in their style, you can definitely steer towards it via your prompts.
Keeps humming, code is written, future's coming, bytes and bits, they're never late. Artificial minds in overdrive state. AI's coming, taking over now. Gonna show you when and how. Human touch, it might just fade in a world where thoughts parade.
What do you think about AI in general?
for me, AI is like this particular time I'm using AI as a tools, and which is good for me.
What about AI in music?
So AI in music is very fascinating. Did you know there's lot of tool that can compose entire tracks? Raina, what's your thought?
Personally, to me, at the moment, AI music, it's got quite a way to go. At the moment, like lyrically anyway, the music generated by Suno, I see it more of a sort of novelty, really.
So, as a musician, Andy, do you think these tools are very dangerous, or any thoughts? What do you think?
I think it can be very dangerous in greedy hands. I believe AI, like any tool, should be used to help people instead of replace them. And if companies start replacing artists instead of using it to help them, then there'll be a huge amount of discontent and panic.
Yeah, it is a bit dubious, to be honest, that Suno allows you to upload music
And get money
straight
from
it to like Spotify or Tidal, for instance. Like, since at that point you're just profiting off of like 5 words you've typed into a text box. Yeah, it's not to say that AI in general can't be used in creative ways in music. For example, just off the top of my head, you could input a prompt into ChatGPT, for instance, saying, I want a song structure that uses 6 different time signatures.
And you already mentioned about the Suno app, and there are a lot of articles about these websites, And I think Indy can explain more bit about that.
Well, I'd say mostly artists and musicians are becoming more concerned and worried about their music not only being copied off these AI generating websites, but their competition just coming from people who know nothing about music or are not trained for it. So, for example, there have been current lawsuits from Universal Music Group, Sony Music Entertainment, amongst others, who are suing Suno and other music AI making websites to hopefully secure their position in the world as musicians and hopefully keep their livelihoods from making money off the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Exactly.
these sites just need to be a lot more transparent about what they're training their algorithms on, because right now it is just kind of in the dark. No one really knows. It could be coming from anywhere without an artist's permission. I feel like there are potentially ways that this could be can't be turned around to help artists. For instance, if they purposely signed a contract for one song to be trained into a program's algorithm, and they get revenue every time this is repurposed into someone's AI creation.
But don't you think that allowing AI to create parts of our music for us is taking away from our creativity as music composers?
Yeah, AI in music is such an exciting area too. I have actually tried something like that. Yeah. I have some experience to use Suno and also the Iowa, but I can share my recent experience regarding AI thing. Like in my last project, I used Lander AI mastering tool, which analyzes your tracks and gives you the polished and professional sounds, which was great. And yeah, let's not forget the plugins. I have used Isotope Ozone. I have used Isotope Ozone, and it's like having a virtual sound engineer tweaking your whole mixes.
Recent studies by the Institute of Public Policy Research have said 11% of tasks currently done by workers are at risk, and this could increase to 59% in the coming years due to the development of AI. Do you believe that allowing AI any involvement in our work could increase job losses?
Yeah, on the topic of AI, I'm as skeptical as the next guy, but I believe at this point AI is here to stay, and the best we can do is try to find avenues for artists to profit fairly off of their work that has been taken by generative AI services.
AI's coming, it's taking over now. Gonna show you when and how. Human touch